Unaipata kusumbua tu watu. Sasa unajua nataka ninyonge hii.
Honorable members, Honorable Daktari Burundu Wilba Masilva Utiti. Let me recognize the President. One, His Excellency the Deputy Governor, Honorable Wilberforce Utiti. Welcome. The County Secretary, who is in the House. Welcome. The County Attorney, Margaret Vihiga. We have the County Executive Committee members who are in the House. Led by Omwamian, I see. The chief officers of the County of Vihiga who are present. Most welcome. Honorable members, allow me to also County Commissioner, the Kenya Chamber of Commerce and Business Community was in the House, representative of the teachers union in the County, the religious leaders. The governor deliver annual Saturday address for the Vihiga County. I thank you, honorable members. Karibu.
The Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly of Vihiga, Deputy Governor of the County, the County Commissioner of Vihiga County, Honorable members of the County Assembly of Vihiga, the Clerk of the County Assembly of Vihiga, the County Executive and staff present, County Assembly staff present, invited guests, and members of the public present, members of the Fourth Estate present, all residents of Vihiga County present, and those watching and listening to this address through digital media and radio. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Honorable Speaker, it gives me a great pleasure to be in this assembly sitting this afternoon to deliver my 7th State of the County address in line with my statutory obligation as provided for in the County Government Act of 2012, Section 30K. This is my 3rd address to this Honorable Assembly in my 2nd term as a Governor of Vihiga County. In this address, I will highlight our progress in the last 3 years and achievements covering 2024-2025 fiscal year, as well as the highlights of the financial year 2025-2026 on ongoing development activities. Honorable Speaker, before I proceed further with my address today, I respectfully request that we observe a moment of silence in honor of the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. As a visionary leader, Raila Odinga dedicated his life to the service of Kenya, Africa, and the world, championing democracy, justice, and unity. His tireless effort and unwavering commitment to the advancement of our nation and the empowerment of its people have had indelible mark on our history. Let us remember and celebrate his profound impact and enduring legacy as we reflect on his invaluable contribution to society. Key among them, devolution, an achievement that affords us the opportunity and right to be here today. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, it is with immense pride that I humbly highlight the progressive development our county has achieved in the last 3 years. Our journey over the past years is a testament to the collaborative spirit, resilience, and dedication of our people and its leadership. We have steadfastly pursued policies and programs designed to uplift the socioeconomic status of our county, ensuring that no one area is left behind in our march towards prosperity. This progress is not only evident in the visible transformation within our communities, but also in the tangible outcomes as reported by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics County Development Indices. Honorable Speaker, our journey of transformation has been guided by robust strategic frameworks, notably 2022-2027 County Integrated Development Plan, annual development plans, and the governance organization of our county. These key pillars have empowered us to implement comprehensive governance reforms, strengthen accountability, and embed transparency in every level of our administration. Through such a deliberate alignment of our structural enablers and our county overarching development goals, we have delivered tangible improvements in service delivery and the quality of life of our people. These measures are not only fostering responsible stewardship of our resources, but also ensuring that every reform translates into real benefits for the community, laying the framework for lasting progress and continued advancement of Vihiga County's development agenda. In reference to 2022-2027 CIDP, allow me to give the developmental highlights that we have achieved in the last 3 years before I focus on the 2024-2025 period, which is the subject of today's State of the County address. In strengthening good governance and accountability within our administration, Honorable Speaker, with the support of the Public Service Commission, we have successfully restructured our organizational framework, reducing our projected county workforce from 7,173 to 4,189 staff members. This decisive action aligns with the recommendations set forth in the PSC Third National Wage Bill Conference report of April 2024, guiding us towards achieving a wage bill of 35% of revenue by 2028. Vihiga County stands out as the first in Kenya to engage the Public Service Commission towards the achievement of the wage bill conference resolutions. Our commitment to efficient and effective service delivery is reflected in full implementation of performance management over the past 3 years, made possible through the ongoing collaboration with the Public Service Commission. Our staff have undergone comprehensive training, and we have celebrated the inaugural Public Service Performance Awards on 23rd June this year. Going forward, promotions will be strictly merit-based, rewarding excellence and dedication. To ensure our administration remains responsive to the needs of our people, we have, with the support of the Institute for Social Accountability, that is TISA, developed a robust public participation and complaints redress guidelines. This framework empowers citizens to voice their concerns and ensures that their grievances are addressed promptly and transparently, as well as incorporating their recommendation in the county's annual development plans and other county governance documents. A comprehensive human resource audit by the Public Service Board has been fully implemented, culminating in the automation of human resource management and payroll system through Human Resource Management Information System. Salaries are now processed exclusively through Integrated Payroll and Personal Database, IPPD, eliminating manual procedures and enhancing efficiency. Our current total county human complement is 3,505. That's 9.6% are male and 60.4% are female gender. So, Speaker, this is a matter of interest to us because in Vihiga we have a challenge with the boy child, and it's being reflected in these results. So it's something we have to address. The boy child is under threat in Vihiga County. The National Cohesion and Integration Commission report on regional and national balance indicates serious imbalances. In the last 3 years, 498 number of staff have been recruited for different departments. Over 90% of the current staff have an age range of 25 to 35 years, meaning our county now has a young and energetic workforce. In our ongoing fight against corruption, our partnership with the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has been invaluable. Staff members have received targeted training. The department and corruption committees are now report to the Central County and Corruption Committee. As a result, cases of corruption have declined, and our continued cooperation with the EACC serves as both a deterrent and a foundation for integrity within our workforce. Honorable Chairman, this is a very important point. Our engagement with EACC has brought a lot of changes and itself a deterrent. So we, by engaging the EACC, we are doing well in terms of anti-corruption issues. Honorable Speaker, the recently undertaken comprehensive payroll audit of the office by the Office of the Auditor General brought to light several critical areas for improvement within the human resource management. The audit highlighted concerns relating to the employer cost to revenue ratio, budgetary control and performance, the formulation and implementation of annual recruitment plans, and compliance with established recruitment procedures. Furthermore, it examined the alignment of integrated payroll and personal database system with the approved staff establishment, assessed integrity of data maintained within both IPPD and manual payrolls, and reviewed the configuration of the IPPD system with budgetary votes. Additional findings included regularity and appropriateness of changes in job group, the payment of arrears, and adherence to requirements regarding ethnic diversity. Please be assured, Honorable Speaker, that each of the issues are being systematically addressed in accordance with public service policies and procedures. Our approach is guided by a commitment in fairness and strict compliance with the standards set forth for public service, ensuring continuous improvement and accountability in our workforce management. Following the recommendation of the Auditor General, the Executive and the County Public Service Board have undertaken a detailed audit of the entire county payroll, and appropriate disciplinary measures have been taken against those found responsible for various anomalies in the payroll at different periods. Service delivery and public service management has been further strengthened by the development of key policies, manuals, including those on record management, ICT, communication, geographical information systems. We have also recruited a new ICT director and have embraced e-governance in most of our governance operations. We have adopted the new National Electronic Government Procurement System, EGPS, which we expect will significantly reduce the corruption in procurement once fully implemented. Vihiga County has taken the lead nationally in the deployment and application of geographical information system for rational resource allocations and development planning and monitoring. Our geographical information system laboratory has become a benchmark for counties across Kenya, with 38 counties having visited us for benchmarking. Using our GIS model, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations and the European Union have funded the establishment and use of GIS facilities in all counties, mainly focusing on good land governance. We are happy to report that we are the first county in the country that has formulated and implemented the GIS policy and manual 2025. Honorable Speaker, these achievements reflect our unwavering commitment in good governance, accountability, and effective public service, ensuring that the people of Vihiga County continue to benefit from transparent, responsive, and progressive leadership. My overall goal is to establish a very strong governance system that will form a lasting foundation for the leadership and development agenda of our county. Honorable Speaker, I am further pleased to report significant strides in planning within Vihiga County over the past 3 years. We have been steadfast in implementing our 2022-2027 County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP, achieving a marked progress across all sectors, details of which I will elaborate on in this address. On finance and planning, department has taken a leading role in formulating a range of sectoral policies and strategic plans. These initiatives are not only in place, but are actively driving our development agenda. Additionally, the department has consistently guided the budget-making process, strictly adhering to the provisions of the Public Finance Management Act. In partnership with the Land and Fiscal Planning team, we have successfully developed the County Spatial Plan 2025 to 2035, which is now complete and undergoing public review prior to its official launch. That this 10-year spatial plan will serve as a vital blueprint shaping the development trajectory of Vihiga County for the next decade. Further, we have enhanced the monitoring and evaluation services to enhance strict compliance with established implementation plans. This has enabled us to deliver projects and programs that provide genuine value for money to the people of Vihiga County, reinforcing our commitment to prudent management and impactful service delivery. Our internal audit unit is now fully operational, continues to bolster internal controls and ensure strict adherence to Public Finance Management Act. The consistent receipt of qualified audit opinion from the Office of the Auditor General is a testament to our prudent financial stewardship. Honorable Speaker, I am delighted to highlight the robust economic progress that Vihiga County has achieved in recent years. According to the 2024 Gross County Product Report by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, Vihiga now ranks as the 4th fastest growing county in Kenya. Have you heard that? According to that report, Vihiga now ranks as the 4th fastest growing county in Kenya. Our gross county product has surged from Kenya shillings 68.65 billion in 2018 to impressive Kenya shillings 109 billion by 2024. This equates to an average annual growth of 4.7% against the national average of 4.6%. These gains are a testament to our county's resilience and adaptability in the face of economic challenges, resulting in impressive household incomes, greater opportunities in investment, increased employment, and flourishing of local enterprises. Nevertheless, Honorable Speaker, it is important to recognize that the benefits of this growth are yet to be felt by a majority of our people. The 2022 Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Poverty Index places Vihiga poverty rate at 47.9%. Therefore, while we celebrate our achievements, we remain mindful of these disparities and are committed to ensure that development reaches even the most vulnerable members of the community. This calls for continued investment in social welfare initiatives and community support programs. Vihiga So, Honorable Speaker, we will not need to build any more health facilities. First, we have surpassed the World Health Organization requirement of 5 kilometers. Anybody in this county can now reach a health facility within 3 kilometers. So going forward, we will now need to equip those health facilities and strengthen We are also proud to be the first county in Kenya to establish a fully functional and equipped non-communicable disease NCD clinic located at Hamisi Sub-County Hospital. Additionally, we have operationalized the Vihiga Teaching and Referral Hospital, elevating it to the status of a parastatal, complete with dedicated legislation and appointment of chief officer. The modern funeral is fully operational, and the hospital plaza is expected to be completed in early 2026. The new maternal and child hospital, whose construction and equipping has been undertaken by the M-Pesa Foundation, will be officially opened this month. Honorable Speaker, it's a very beautiful hospital that has been built, and when we are opening, we shall invite you to come and witness. Fully equipped, and has 40 beds for mothers who will be able to use that. Nevertheless, we acknowledge that challenges still remain in our health service delivery, particularly in the maintenance and servicing of essential medical equipment such as CT scans and dialysis machines. We are actively working to resolve these issues, including pursuing the acquisition of new machines, repair, maintenance of existing medical equipment. Honorable Speaker, I want to assure the people of Vihiga that we have made necessary plans, and within the next, as we start next year, we'll have most of this new equipment delivered to our facilities, particularly the referral hospital. To further strengthen our health system, we have ensured that our department is fully staffed, appointing qualified directors of public health, medical services, administration, as well as chief nurse. These strategic appointments are crucial in streamlining health management and improving overall service delivery for the people of Vihiga County. We are also, through our CHPs, aggressively campaigning for our people to register under the Social Health Authority SHA insurance in order to access free medical care. We have enacted FIF Act of 2024 to allow health facilities to retain and use at source claims from SHA. Honorable Speaker, allow me to turn our attention to the agricultural sector, which remains the cornerstone of Vihiga County's economy. Agriculture employs approximately 85% of our population and contributes a significant 34% to our gross county product. The sector vitality is not just a matter of economics. It is the livelihood of the majority of our people. In recent years, we have witnessed encouraging growth in agricultural production, a progress largely attributed to the provision of subsidies of essential farm inputs such as fertilizer and seed. These subsidies, funded directly from our county budget, have been pivotal in supporting our farmers. Additionally, favorable rainfall patterns have increased crop yields across the country. However, we recognize that maize production, a staple food for many households, faces persistent challenges. Yields remain low, averaging around 4 bags per acre. This is due to a combination of declining soil fertility, small land sizes, limited access to credit, and ongoing impact of climate change. In response, my administration has prioritized a range of interventions. These include adopting county government policies designed to boost productivity, encouraging the use of innovative technologies such as drought-resistant seeds and biochar fertilizer, and spearheading the implementation of agroecology policy and construction and operationalization of agricultural training and innovation center. We are also driving the transformation of agriculture into a vibrant agri-business sector. Through strategic partnerships, especially organizations like Practical Action, we have provided targeted support to youth and women, empowering them to participate in agribusiness ventures. Furthermore, Honorable Speaker, under the Nourish program, we have made substantial investments in investment to commercialize agriculture in our county. The NAP-CDP program is also actively developing key agricultural value chains, focusing on avocado, dairy, Africa Libby vegetables, bananas, and improved local chicken breeds. To complement these efforts, the Vihiga County Aggregation and Industrial Park is being developed to provide much-needed processing and value addition facilities for these 5 value chains. To support, our support for banana farming is evident in the establishment of a banana processing plant at Munoywa and aggregation centers at Ivola, Chango, and Samahope, which are helping to streamline production and boost farmers' income. In our pursuit of modern dairy farming, we have constructed a hay bank at Sabatia and established agripreneurs to foster a new generation of community-based agricultural entrepreneurs. I urge all residents of Vihiga to embrace this shift towards agribusiness for the sustained prosperity of our country. We have also secured funding to establish agricultural training center at Musinaka, which will be instrumental in transforming agricultural practices and systems across Vihiga. Recognizing the limitations of rain-fed agriculture, we have initiated a move towards irrigated agriculture. Already, we have constructed and operationalized Wemilabi Central Bunyore Irrigation Scheme. We have plans at advanced stage to construct 2 more irrigation schemes at Wamuyundi in West Sabatia and Banja in Hamiso. Additionally, in Mungoma Ward, the FLOCA program is facilitating the implementation of smart agriculture initiatives, including greenhouses and apiculture projects. Finally, I wish to highlight significant investments made in strengthening the cooperative movement, which has played a key role in the sustainable growth of our agricultural sector. The progress and successes realized through these cooperatives will be detailed further in my address. Together, these measures are setting Vihiga County firmly on the path towards a resilient, innovative, and inclusive agriculture of the future. We have actively collaborated with the National Ministry of Environment, Forestry, and Climate Change and various partner organizations to restore Maragoli hills. These efforts already are bearing fruits, as we have witnessed the rejuvenation of rivers, the return of bird life, and more reliable rainfall patterns in the region. Our conservation work extends to Kibiri Forest, where through partnerships we have implemented perimeter fencing to safeguard the vital resource. Additionally, we have worked closely with the local communities, particularly the Terik community in Hamisa County, to protect and manage community forests, particularly strengthening our environmental stewardship. Currently, Vihiga County boasts a tree cover of 37%, making us the third highest in the country, surpassed only by Nyeri and Nyandarua. These achievements speak volumes about our dedication to environmental protection. Vihiga County has also emerged a pioneer and a leader in climate change initiatives. We have established all the necessary policies and legal frameworks to guide our climate actions. Notably, we have conducted extensive capacity building on climate change and set up world climate change planning committees, ensuring that climate action is anchored at a community level. In addition, we have carried out climate risk assessment to inform our interventions. Our participatory approach to climate action was proudly showcased at the Africa Climate Action Summit in 2024 and has been adopted as a model for Africa. Honorable Speaker, that is another milestone. Our model is now adopted as an African model on climate change. Underpinned by Vihiga County Climate Change Act, we have put in place robust governance structures, including the World Climate Change Planning Committees, to guarantee that our voices shape our climate resilience projects. Turning to the mining sector, Vihiga County has a significant gold mining activities that for a long time have been undertaken in an uncoordinated manner. Therefore, as a government, we have coordinated the formation of Vihiga Gold Artisanal Mining Association to ensure proper coordination of artisanal mining activities and to have also mapped all mining areas across the county. In partnership with the National Ministry of Mining, the Planet Gold Program, and United Nations Development Program, we are establishing a mercury-free gold processing plant and demonstration center at the Chambiti in Vihiga County. This initiative will eliminate the use of mercury which poses a severe risks to both the environment and public health, and will provide training on safe gold extraction method. Honorable Speaker, this is a very important achievement because our current gold mining processes use mercury, and once they use it, it goes into our rivers and streams. And as a result of that, we are having many cases of miscarriages of women because of this issue. There's already data that shows that. And we also have a lot of issues which is leading to increasing cancer cases because of mercury. So this is a very good endeavor for our people to ensure that our people are safeguarded against poisoning through mercury. Further, through financing locally led climate action program, we have successfully implemented numerous climate investment projects at world level. These include 24 solarized water projects, the Jepses Mutabe Bridge, Smart Agriculture Program in Mungoma, and the rehabilitation of degraded wetlands. In collaboration with the national government, we have achieved remarkable milestones. Several key roads have been upgraded to bitumen standard. These include Kisambai Chamahoho Road, Shell Prisons Road, and the Equity Mukuli Road in Mbale Town. Maintenance works have been undertaken on the Mbale Kisambai, Mudete Kisambai, Kisambai Majengo roads. Additionally, construction is underway on the Mbale, Mbihi, Magada, Wemilabi, Luanda Road, the Mago, Lusui Road, the Samahoho, Kaptech, Museno Road, Chabakali, Lusiola, and the Maseno Kombea roads have been awarded for construction to bitumen standards and will further enhance connectivity within our county. Honorable Speaker, allow me to compliment the leadership of this county, from the member of county assembly, members of parliament, the Senate, and all of us. You remember in January, we were able to have a delegation to meet the president in Eldoret. And it is during that meeting that all these development programs were discussed and were approved. And I want to report that indeed what we agreed with the president in Eldoret State Lodge is being implemented. Both the roads and also all the markets we agreed, they have all been awarded or they are being constructed. So I want to confirm and thank the president for actually implementing all what we agreed with him as leaders when we met him in Eldoret State Court. Honorable Speaker, I would now like to turn my attention to area of trade and commerce in our county. Our ongoing efforts in trade and business have been focused on enhancing infrastructure and working conditions within our main town markets. Through our ward-based funding, we have constructed market stalls, border sheds, board car washing machines for the youth and youth groups, and empowered women groups through supply of dairy animals and chicks. In collaboration with the national government, we have installed street lights in various market centers, a step that has improved safety and extended trading hours. However, we continue to face challenges, particularly the burden of high electricity bills. To further support market activities, the county has also installed high-mast lights in most markets, allowing business to operate for longer hours. Despite these advancements, the cost of electricity remains a concern, with the frequent outages impacting on the reliability of lighting. We are actively exploring sustainable long-term solutions to address these issues. To this end, our partnership with the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, REREC, will enable the implementation of solar-powered streets and market lighting. This initiative will also reduce our operational costs and also ensure more consistent and environmentally friendly lighting for our business. Honorable Speaker, also allow me to compliment and thank the MCAs who actually have embraced this, and they have, through their ward programs, they have installed solar lighting in various areas. This is in line with what we want, and I want to thank the MCAs who have taken that initiative. That is the way to go. Working alongside the National Ministry, the Urban Planning, we have commenced construction of Luanda, Isibuye, and Isiruro markets. In addition, contracts have been awarded for the construction of several key markets, including Mbale, Chabakale, Majengo, Kambogi, Banja, Serem, and Cheptu. These projects signal our commitment to boosting our local commerce and providing traders with modern, well-equipped spaces to conduct these businesses. In partnership with the Ministry of Mining, we successfully secured an investor for the development of Vihiga granite processing plant. Unfortunately, Honorable Speaker, litigation from the local community regarding this, the site stalled implementation and ultimately discouraged the investor, resulting in the suspension of progress on this promising project. Honorable Speaker, this is something that is not something that has made us very sad and unhappy, that after getting an investor to invest in a 2 billion project, communities were misguided to stop that project. And therefore we are back in that way on. Although, Honorable Speaker, they went to court, and we also went to court, and we won the case. So we will still pursue this project. Honorable Speaker, our education sector has performed well in the last 3 years. Through our ward-based development program, we have constructed 256 early childhood development education ECD classrooms, providing vital learning spaces for our youngest learners. Alongside this, we have recruited 861 ECD teachers to support quality education, though we acknowledge the challenges faced in implementing recommended salary schemes. Honorable Speaker, we are actively working on this to ensure that we get amicable resolution so that the issue of implementation of this scheme is effective. I'm also proud to report that our county bursary program has supported more than 8,000 students, making education more accessible to families across Vihiga. Additionally, 700 students have benefited from the governor's scholarships, with an impressive 90% of these scholars successfully transitioning to colleges and universities. This achievement is a testament to our commitment to nurturing academic excellency and expanding opportunities for our youth. Our vocational training centers initially saw an increase in enrollment from 2,793 in 2017 to 5,460 in 2024, demonstrating the value placed on practical skills and trades. However, following the national government's withdrawal of capitation, enrollment numbers have declined to 4,508 in 2025. The establishment of technical training institutes at Ebukanga, Chanzeyue, and Lotego have also influenced this trend, as students increasingly choose TTIs over VTCs. In light of these developments, we have formed a task force to consider the future of VTCs in Vihiga, whether to convert some of these into handicraft centers that better serve our community needs. To date, we have employed 191 technical instructors for over 34 VTCs in the county. In partnership with SHOFCO, has been instrumental in empowering youth and women, particularly through support of those attending technical and vocational training centers, that's TVET programs, in our VTCs. A total of 243 students have been supported by the program. Such a collaboration are central to our commitment to inclusive development and skills development. Honorable Speaker, allow me now to address our progress in the area of gender and youth development in our ongoing commitment of inclusivity and empowerment. We have recruited new staff dedicated to advancing gender and youth initiatives. We have also impacted on the implementation of the Youth Act and the People Living with Disability Act, both of which had previously been enacted but not put in practice. This makes a significant step towards supporting and protecting the rights of our young people and persons living with disabilities in our country. Through our youth programs, we have partnered with Practical Action to provide entrepreneurship training to young people, equipping them with valuable skills for economic independence. Although we have consistently organized and hosted annual youth extravaganza in previous years, financial constraints prevented us from holding the event this year. Nevertheless, our commitment to youth empowerment remains unwavering. Regrettably, gender-based violence continues to be a grave concern within our county. In response, and in collaboration with the National Government Affirmative Action Fund, GAF, we have established and opened a sexual gender-based violence rescue center in Sabatia. This center was operationalized through partnership with the UNDP Kenya, SHOFCO, CSO Network, Amkeni wa Kenya, Vihiga Women in Business, and Access to Medicine Platform, and the National Police Service, and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. This collective effort signifies our county commitment to providing safe spaces and essential support for survivors of GBV. Furthermore, We have developed a comprehensive policies on GBV and children's welfare, alongside with new guidelines and structures to enhance service delivery. Our dedication to staff well-being is reflected in our organization and support of the Kikoska Games, enabling county staff to participate and foster national cohesion and integration. We have maintained our tradition of organizing annual cultural festivals, though it is important to note that last year's celebrations faced notable challenges and were not as successful as previous editions. Nevertheless, we remain dedicated to promoting cultural heritage and unity within our community. Honorable Speaker, I wish to draw your attention to the issue of pending bills, which continues to be a significant concern of our county's financial management. As at 30th June 2025, the accumulated pending bills stood at a considerable Kenya shillings 1.17 billion. This figure represents an aggregate of balances after payments totaling 853 espoused in our 2022-2027 CIDP. We have particularly made great strides in the establishment of our governance system that will propel our county in accelerated socioeconomic development during the present leadership regime and future regimes. Further, despite of numerous challenges, we have made significant development initiatives that are impacting positively to the lives and welfare of our people. However, of great concern is the challenge of pending bills that have been with us for a long time. Honorable Speaker, it is my commitment that this issue must be resolved before the end of my leadership tenure. I therefore request a strong and focused support of this Assembly to resolve this issue. I am confident that with the introduction of eGPVS procurement system, the issue of pending bills starting this financial year will be something of the past. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, let me direct the remaining part of my address to the achievements made in 2024-2025 fiscal year and the ongoing development activities during this current year, including my concluding remarks. So, Honorable Speaker, I think I'm almost through, and what I've already given actually constitutes the major gist of my address. But I'll take you very quickly in the remaining part, so that in the next 1 hour I'll be through. Honorable Speaker, I'll try to go faster because what I've covered here is actually a very good summary of everything, including what I'm going to give. What I'm giving more is more of statistics, so that my presentation is backed by statistics. But I'll be very fast. Honorable Speaker, allow me to present a summary of our county's financial performance for the year 2024-2025 fiscal year. The total revenue received by the county government of Vihiga, inclusive of grants, amounted to 6.47 billion, compared to our budget target of 7.1 billion. I'm pleased to highlight that our own source revenue performance, including appropriation in aid, reached 398 million against the target of 340 million, an impressive increase of 17% over the initial projection. This was due to the automation of the revenue collection system. It is my pleasure to report that to this great assembly that during the 2024-2025 fiscal year, Vihiga County made notable strides in implementing development projects and programs. Of the 202 projects launched, totaling 884.5 million, an impressive 153 projects worthy Kenya shillings 570.3 million, which is 76%, were completed, demonstrating our steadfast commitment to progress and effective governance. While many of our initiatives have been achieved, 34 projects valued at 280 million remain ongoing. For the projects that were never started, I'm happy to report that they have been rebudgeted for implementation during this fiscal year. The budget for 2024-2025 fiscal year, totaling 6.47 billion, was allocated as follows. Regarding expenditure stood at Kenya shillings 4.3 billion, which is 67%, while the development expenditure was Kenya shillings 2.1 billion, 33%. These figures reflect our collective commitment to prudent financial management and effective resource allocation, ensuring that Vihiga County continues its path towards sustainable growth and prosperity. So that is on finance. On public sector reforms, our vision for the sector is to establish a county public service that is not only well coordinated, but only delivers efficient and high quality service to all our clients. We are driven by a mission to provide effective leadership in administering and coordinating county public service, with the ultimate aim of enhancing overall service delivery. Our goal is to build a vibrant and cohesive county public service that operates under maximum efficiency, accountability, transparency, ensuring that every resident of Vihiga County receives the best possible support and care from their government. Honorable Speaker, our public sector priorities for the financial year 2024-2025, as set out in the annual work plan, were carefully chosen to advance the county's commitment to excellence in public service. At the heart of these priorities was the pursuit of good governance, which we sought to achieve by establishing a robust, efficient, and effective organizational structure. We placed significant emphasis on the recruitment of qualified staff to strengthen our workforce, alongside the implementation of comprehensive performance management systems to ensure accountability and continuous improvement across the departments. We also made strides in modernizing our records management through digitization and championing the adoption of e-governance. Honorable Speaker, our county was notorious of missing files. I want to assure you now we have moved from physical files and now we are digitizing all the files. So the issue of missing files in our county will go in the National Archives. We also have made strides. Honorable Speaker, during the period under review, the department successfully completed 5 major projects valued at Kenya shillings 18 million. These projects included the construction of a Butani Resource Center, a Muhaya Sub-County Office, Wodanga Ward offices, and renovation of the county headquarters first floor, as well as the office of the Deputy Governor. Among other key achievements, we implemented results-based management across departments and agencies, including performance contracting and performance appraisals, and established a call center to facilitate emergency grievances and corruption reporting, as well as supporting revenue collection. Honorable Speaker, we have a toll-free number, but unfortunately, our people don't call when there's problems. The toll-free number we have, which we pay for every month, is 0800-723-938. This is a toll-free number and can be called anytime. We have also successfully migrated payroll to the Human Resource Management Information System, reviewed the county staff establishment and organization structure, and implemented staff audit report. In our ongoing quest to improve service delivery, we have employed 15 ward administrators and renovated and rebranded Vihiga FM radio station. Honorable Speaker, you will agree with me that the new ward administrators we have recruited are up to the task. They are very efficient, they are disciplined, and they are very neat. And I want that character to be the banner for our leadership in our country. Honorable Speaker, the well-being of our staff is very important for efficient and effective public service delivery. This year, we established a dedicated staff welfare, which is responsible for staff welfare, guidance, and counseling. Vihiga County is proud to be the first in the country to enroll all its employees into the Public Officers Medical Scheme Fund, administered under the Social Health Authority. Furthermore, we have launched a comprehensive mental and physical health program for our staff. Every Friday, we have this done every Friday. During these sessions, our health team conducts screening for non-communicable diseases, ensuring that our employees' health remains a top priority. Through these initiatives, we continue to foster supportive and health working environment for all our members of our county corporation. Honorable Speaker, this is a very important program. Mental health and physical health is becoming a problem, and that's why we have set up this program. And we would invite the members of this Honorable Assembly when they find time to join us on Friday for this program. But they must be ready to do a lot of rigorous exercise. So if they are not fit, they will have to practice fast before they come to the program. Transparency remains a cornerstone of our governance. We have expanded public access to information via our website, digital media platforms, reports, and local radio. We have consistently reported to Senate petitioned statements within the stipulated deadlines, reinforcing our commitment to openness and accountability. To conclude these highlights, Honorable Speaker, I am pleased to announce that after the considerable period, both the governors and deputy governors' residences are now ready for occupation. We are looking forward to formally opening these residences before Christmas break. Honorable Speaker, these residences have been a nightmare to us for 8 years. I'm happy that we have finally concluded this construction, and next time, once I'm there, I will host all members of the county assembly in the new place. And the future programs will be hosted at the governor's house. On county legal services, Honorable Speaker, the Office of the County Attorney offered crucial advisory and legal inputs in various departments, supporting in drafting and development of bills, regulation, and policies. The department also represented the county government in multiple court cases and successfully drafted and vetted memorandum of understanding between the county and its stakeholders and development partners. During the reporting period, the Office of the County Attorney supported development of 3 manuals and 12 county policies, drafting 6 regulations and 21 bills, structuring 16 contracts, 1 article of association, and 5 memoranda of understanding. As well, the department represented the county government in 69 court cases during that reporting period. So, Honorable Speaker, you can see the problem we have. We have too many cases, too much litigation in this county, that sometimes our development agenda is stifled by so much litigation. So it's an issue that we need to handle. On agriculture and fisheries, Honorable Speaker, agriculture remains the backbone of Vihiga County economy, supporting approximately 85% of our population and contributing 34% of the gross county product. Our work has centered on modernizing agricultural practices, advancing agroecology, strengthening value chains, and empowering young people through agribusiness initiatives. During the period under review, the following was undertaken. On 29th of November 2024, we hosted a successful county field day at Musnaka Center, drawing over 500 farmers and 23 exhibitors. themed agroecology initiatives for agri-food systems transformation and sustainability. On 25th of April this year, we launched the Vihiga County Agroecology Policy, positioning us as pioneers in Kenya, second only to Murang'a. This policy encourages regenerative agriculture, minimum agrochemical usage, and conservation of agrobiodiversity for safe food systems and sustainable livelihoods. Honorable Speaker, the fisheries sector has advanced significantly with the launch of NORAD project in partnership with the Agriculture Business Development Program. We mapped 645 fish ponds and onboarded 400 fish farmers across 20 wards. This year, we distributed 450,000 fish fingerlings and supported public schools with lined ponds and integrated agriculture system. At Nyangori Boys High School, a circular economy pilot project involving fish, chicken, vegetables, and black soldier flies has commenced. 4 hatcheries, including Mwitoko, were strengthened to ensure sustainable supply of fingerlings. The project also provided 3 motorcycles and a vehicle for extension services and establishing youth-operated fish feed production. Cottage industry at Mwitoko. Smart fish kiosks will soon be operational at Chavakali and Kaimosi. Honorable Speaker, because of this program, yesterday we had a delegation of experts from Mozambique who came all the way from Mozambique to come and benchmark and see how our program in fisheries is thriving. So this shows that we are doing extremely well. Our youth engagement remains central to our agenda. 6,000 young people were trained in agribusiness through partnerships, and 25 youth-led model farms, as well as 68 4K young farmers clubs were established. A total of 9,823 youths, which is 61% of whom were female, were specifically trained in regenerative agriculture, specifically in African leafy vegetables and poultry, guided by our youth and agri-business strategy. On health services, Honorable Speaker, our vision is to establish Vihiga County as a health and a nationally competitive region. We are committed to constructive healthcare systems that are progressive, responsive, and sustainable, ensuring we accelerate progress towards highest attainable standards of health for our residents. Our overarching goal is to guarantee that all citizens have access to health care that is equitable, affordable, and of high quality. In accordance with our financial year 2024-2025 annual work plan, our sector priorities included promoting effective and accountable leadership and governance, enhancing healthcare information systems, strengthening our human resource capacity, sustaining the supply and availability of medical products, vaccines, and technologies, promoting responsive service delivery, and advancing financing and partnerships. During the period under review, the department undertook 14 key projects valued at 149 million. Of these, 78%, which are 14 projects, were completed. 17%, which are 3 projects, are ongoing, while 5%, that's 1 project, did not commence. These projects encompass the construction, renovation and equipping of health facilities throughout the county, ensuring improved infrastructure for our citizens. Honorable Speaker, the sector also saw the resumption of construction of medical microwave waste management plant at the referral hospital, completion and opening of the modern funeral home, progress on the completion of the hospital plaza, construction of modern maternal and child hospital in partnership with M-Pesa Foundation, the NCD clinic at Hamis County Hospital, serving Vihiga and the nation. The department also introduced the human papilloma virus, HPV, vaccine into its routine immunization program to the increasing death cases caused by cancer among women. Honorable Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to announce that on 8th of this month, we shall be officially launching the HPV vaccine campaign in Vihiga for the national campaign. So we'll be launching this program, and I really encourage our women members of this county to come forward and be on the forefront when we are launching this program. On education, Honorable Speaker, our vision for the education sector is to ensure that every child in Vihiga County has access to quality, relevant, and inclusive education, as well as training and research that underpin sustainable development. We are unwavering in our commitment to provide, promote, and coordinate excellence in education, training, science and technology, research, and skills development. These efforts are pivotal in accelerating and sustaining socio-economic growth throughout our county. During the financial year 2024-2025 annual development plan, the department initiated 39 key projects valued at Kenya shillings 83.7 million. Out of these, 21 projects, which is 54%, were completed. 11 projects are ongoing. 7 projects did not take off. These projects included the construction, renovation, and equipping of early childhood development education ECD centers and technical vocational education institutions across the country. Some of our notable achievements include equipping 5 upcoming vocational training centers with the tools and equipment for fashion, design, and garment making, and furnishing our 20 ECD centers with child-friendly furniture to create better learning environment. We continue to support 420 students through the Governor's Scholarship and complete the construction of 21 ECD classrooms throughout the country. Additionally, we enhance co-curricular activities supporting both ECD and VTCs in drama, film, and music festival at the national level. Honorable Speaker, our collaborative effort further strengthened through partnership with Shining Hope for Communities, that's SHOFCO. We supported 471 trainees with the tuition and exam fees. We also signed a memorandum of understanding with Futures Infinity to pilot digital literacy in ECD centers and partnered with SoftDI to launch a feeding program in 54 ECD centers. Furthermore, in partnership with Stanbic Bank, Generation Kenya, American Towers Corporation, MasterCard, and Microsoft Kenya, we trained 20 trainers of trainers, TOTs, in ICT VCT program. As regards environment, water, energy, natural resources, and climate change, Honorable Speaker, I must say we achieved so much, and therefore I will only just give highlights because if I go all through what we achieved, it will take more time. So I will only just give a summary. So under environment, water and energy, in recognition that enhanced human resource is effective for service delivery, the department recruited 8 environmental officers, 65 market cleaners. Contracts for 155 market cleaners were also renewed to ensure improved service delivery to the residents of Vihiga. 25 ward climate change planning committees were re-established and capacity built following expiry of terms of the previous ward committees. Routine cleaning, waste collection and disposal was also undertaken, with 10 monthly cleanup activities conducted to raise awareness on sustainable waste management. Through these efforts, we managed to keep our towns and markets in a good state of hygiene, making our urban centers among the cleanest in the region. Honorable Speaker, under forest, the restoration of Maragoli Hills Forest remains our flagship environmental conservation project. And in the year 2024-2025 alone, we restored 125 acres of the forest through planting and maintenance of 84,000 assorted indigenous trees seedlings. This program was funded by our Climate Change Fund with support of financing locally led climate action program. The sector, working with the local communities, protected community forests in Amisi and in Siekwe in Muhaya. In collaboration with the county government of Kakamega, National Environment Trust Fund, United Nations Development Program, M-Pesa Foundation, Rhino Act, Kenya Wildlife Service, and Kenya Forest Service, the county government of Vihiga commenced on phase 2 of protecting the Kakamega Kibiri forest through the construction of 12-kilometer solar-powered fencing. Under renewable energy, the county has steadfastly upheld its commitment in advancing adoption of green energy. This dedication is exemplified by construction of 9 water projects, all of which are fully powered by solar energy. Notable among the examples include Kaptik Mwala in Shiru Ward, Vigina and Kegondi in Sabadia Sub-County, as well as Kaila in Rwanda South, among others. Furthermore, to encourage greater household uptake of renewable energy, the county has provided solar lighting kits to 25 low-income households, thereby fostering a more sustainable and environmentally friendly community. Honorable Speaker, let me also take this opportunity to thank the few MCAs who also took this challenge and were able to use the ward funds to buy, solar lighting for some of the communities. And I think Central Maragoli is a very good example, plus others whom I can't say, but Central Maragoli has done an excellent job. Yeah. Also on underwater, Honorable Speaker, the Vihiga County Climate Change Act 2025 was enacted to align the climate change legislative framework with the national climate change frameworks. The act shall enable the county to tap into emerging climate financing opportunities such as carbon credits and green bonds, enhance youth participation in climate action, and provide cleaner guidance on climate action planning, implementation, monitoring, and reporting. Resilience to climate change was enhanced through implementation of 11 committed, including those I've read above, include the Nariradi in Busali, Kegondi in West Sabatia, Vihiga in Izaba, Yaduywa, Buhaya in Central Bunyore, Kamanji in Rwanda Township, and also Kaila. Other projects under the climate change program were the Mutave Chepsesi Bridge in Tambua Ward, serving more than 10,000 residents, including school children, reforestation of 125 acres of Marigold Hill Forest in South Marigold. Honorable Speaker, the scaling out and commercialization of Buhani Irrigation Project in Mungoma Ward is a climate-smart irrigation project, delivering irrigation services to over 100 farmers in Buhani village. This project has provided farmers with climate-smart technologies in farming, such as drip irrigation kits and 3 greenhouses. Already farmers are growing indigenous vegetables in greenhouses and under irrigation, and this shall greatly improve their livelihoods. Also under South Maragoli, apiculture project saw the construction of 2 modern apiaries and equipping them with 160 beehives for alternative livelihoods for forest neighboring families. This project is currently in a scale-up phase where similar initiatives is being implemented in Kisambai and West Bunyore wards. And a honey processing facility is to be constructed in South Marigold ward during this financial year. The county government of Vihiga on 8th November 2024 launched the Center of Excellence for Climate Action at Kaimos Friends University to promote integration of research in climate action for the benefit of communities in Vihiga and beyond. The center convened its first symposium in May 2025 that brought together academia, society, civil society, and government to inform sustainable climate change investments. Under still water, during 2024-2025 fiscal year, the department rolled out 29 projects valued at 111 million. 22 of these projects, representing 75.8%, have already been completed, with the remaining projects, 7 projects, which is 24%, ongoing. These projects include the construction of elevated steel tanks, water harvesting systems in early childhood development education centers, water piping, and drilling and rehabilitation of 35 boreholes throughout the county in partnership with the water project. Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate the water project program, which is funded by the Water Project Initiative, an NGO from the US. This initiative has done a great job in sinking a lot of boreholes in our schools, both secondary schools and primary schools, and also building sanitation facilities. So I want to use this opportunity to thank the Water Project NGO for the excellent job they are doing. This year alone, they are going to sink 27 boreholes in various schools in the county. Honorable Speaker, under lands, housing, and urbanization, our vision of the department is to become a leading provider of urban and fiscal planning services, ensuring prudent land management and provision of decent housing that underpins sustainable development within our county. Guided by the fiscal year 2024-2025 annual work plan, The department focused on promoting sustainable land administration, preparing fiscal planning and development frameworks, facilitating access to decent and affordable housing, maintaining and constructing government buildings, and enhancing survey and mapping. During the year under review, out of the 6 key projects valued at 50.7 million, 5 projects have been completed with 1 ongoing. These projects include the preparation of county spatial plan and land banking across the county. Honorable Speaker, significant milestones include the completion of the county spatial plan. The plan spans from 2025 to 2035. So, Honorable Speaker, this government has already planned for this county for the next 10 years. This, to me, is a milestone. And I want to say we are happy we have achieved this milestone. The innovative land management information system, currently 70% complete, is set to modernize land administration and optimize revenue collection through integration with the sense-based system. Additionally, the elevation of Luanda and Kaimos towns to municipality status has been awaiting approval of this assembly will really improve our urban development in the county. And Honorable Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to kindly request the Assembly to finalize the process so that I can declare the municipalities before we go for Christmas. I'm happy for the one for Kaimosi you have already approved, but the one for Luanda, I really pray that we approve and pray that those who may have not wanted it to be approved should be shamed by this assembly approving. Because we have people who have gone even to court to stop the approving of Luanda to become a municipality. This to me, Mr. Speaker, is a shame. It's a shame. Honorable Speaker, now allow me to go to social protection, which includes sports, arts, and creative economy. Honorable Speaker, the mission of this sector is to foster and coordinate comprehensive social protection while actively promoting our outreach, heritage, arts, and sports. Through these efforts, we aspire to create a vibrant and a united society for all residents in Vihiga. Honorable Speaker, among were the documentation and digitalization of knowledge as a new economic growth area, the development of Vihiga County Anthem, and the fencing of Hamis Stadium in preparation for its future expansion. Additionally, the department upgraded Duenya and Makuchi sports fields, installed solar system at Sabadia SGBV Center to operationalize the facility, and provided financial support to 19 local sports teams, including Vihiga United, Luanda Villa, Vihiga Queens, Vihiga County para Volleyball, and several others. Further, 100 sports practitioners received training on promoting clean sports throughout Vihiga County. The department also launched SGBV and child protection and welfare policies and operationalized the Vihiga SGBV Center at Sabatia Sub-County. Internationally recognized days were commemorated, including the International Youth Day in 2024, the International Day for Persons Living with Disability, and the Day of the African Child. Capacity building initiatives strengthened the skills of 500 youth, enhancing their job readiness and employment prospects. The department also increased their human resource capacity through recruitment of 21 key staff, including assistant directors of culture and library services, youth and sports, sub-county cultural officers, sports officers, and youth officers. The community engagement was also fostered through annual Vihiga community cultural festivals, celebrating the Bunyore, Maragoli, Terik, and Tiriki cultures. The department also facilitated county staff participation in Kikoska 2024 Games. Key governance milestones include inaugurating and operationalization of the Sports Management Committee, Youth Service Board, PWD Board, and flag and other symbols panel. Under Commerce and Industry, Honorable Speaker, the department has overseen the implementation of 35 county-funded projects with a total investment of 56.7 million. These projects span a range of essential infrastructure, including eco-toilets, high-mast solar lights, solar streets lights, border shades, and market stores. To date, 30 of these projects, representing 85%, have been fully completed, while a further 2, accounting 6%, are ongoing, with other 80%, with over 80% completion. These projects constitute 9% of progressive at below completion. However, mitigation plans have already been instituted to address these delays and ensure their timely delivery. In addition to these local efforts, strategic partnership with the national government have enabled the execution of high-impact projects. Notably, the Luanda County Aggregation and Industrial Park project is being implemented at a value of Kenya shillings 496 million and has reached 23% completion, while the Luanda Modern Market, valued at 365.7 million, is 37% complete. The Esibu Economic Stimulus Program Market stands at 25% completion, with allocation of 128.5 million, and the Rural Economic Stimulus Program Market, valued at 107 million, has achieved 35% completion. Altogether, this partnership initiative represent a significant investment of Kenya shillings 1.1 billion, underscoring our commitment to advancing local economic infrastructure and service delivery. Furthermore, plans are underway to develop new markets which have actually been already awarded, and contractors are on site in Kambogi, Cheptur, Bale, Majengo, Banja, Tavakali, Serem, and so on. So, Honorable Speaker, I want once again to thank the national government for working together with us to be able to have these projects started. And I want to tell the people of Vihiga that it's important we have to work with the national government, because the national government has more money. 85% of the budget is at the national level. The counties only get 15%. So if we refuse to work with the national government, I can assure you, we shall not get this far. So I want to tell that doubting Thomases, that the national government has invested in this county this year alone 1.1 billion. So we must remain the broad-based government.
Honorable Speaker, I am pleased to highlight the remarkable performance of the cooperative sector, a cornerstone of our county economic resilience. Through the diligent efforts of the Directorate of Cooperatives, Vihiga has a total of 208 cooperatives registered, boasting a robust membership of 46,351 individuals. Collectively, these cooperatives have a share capital of 96 million, and underscoring the trust and commitment of our members. The backbone of our cooperative movement lies in the 208 that are registered. 131 are savings and credit cooperative organization circles, which together account for 32,164 members. These circles have mobilized Kenya shillings 365.9 million in deposits and have a thriving loan portfolio amounting to 269.5 million. This strong financial foundation not only empowers our members, but also fuels local enterprise and economic activity. Honorable Speaker, the department's strategic flagships, partnerships, notably the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Vihiga chapter, the American Tower Corporation, Microsoft, and Stanbic Bank Foundation have significantly enhanced public engagement, have done business support, and particularly in digital skills development across the county. Key achievements include collaborative training and monitoring of youth, women, SMEs, and hosting of Vihiga Business Awards, and a targeted digital skilling program benefiting 300 individuals across 5 different institutions. These alliances have strengthened governance, promoted competitiveness, and fostered innovation, inclusion, and resilience, contributing to the broad-based socio-economic growth and ensuring no one is left behind. On transport, I'm just about to conclude. On transport, during the period under review, the Department of Transport and Infrastructure operated a budget allocation of Kenya shillings 168.8 million for recurrent expenditure and 477.1 million for development. Of these funds, 102.3 million was spent on recurrent activities, representing 60.1% absorption rate, while the 321.9 million was utilized for development, reflecting 67.5% absorption. The principal aim of this subsector expenditure has been to provide reliable and adequate fiscal infrastructure, most notably a well-maintained road network, which is vital for enhancing the county's competitiveness. Our overcharging goal remains steadfast, sustainable infrastructure development. In line to 2024-25 annual work plan, our priorities have included developing and maintaining cost-effective county road network, public infrastructure, and public works. Additionally, we have worked to build capacity, improve efficiency, transparency in service delivery, and ensure sustainable management. Honorable Speaker, over the review period, the department undertook 39 major projects valued at 192 million. I'm pleased to report that 35 projects, 89.7, have been completed, with the remaining 4 projects accounting 10% ongoing. Some of the key achievements include the development of fleet management policy, transport policy, mechanical and transport fund policy, and driver's manual. Through our ward-based program, we have opened and maintained 95.8 kilometers of roads, and an additional 39.3 kilometers have been maintained under the equipment lease program. Our team has produced 136 drawings and bids of quantities, supervised 136 public infrastructure projects, and responded to 4 fire incidents in terms of regulatory functions. 213 business premises and institutions have been inspected, 334 plans recommended for approval, and 1 fire safety campaign conducted. So that completes what we achieved in 2024-2025. Now in 10 minutes, let me tell you what we are now working on, so that we know what are we working on and what we expect. In agriculture, we are advancing legislative frameworks such as agroecology bill and CASCOM fund regulations, while continuing to strengthen farmers to boost productivity, expand market access, and foster inclusive contract farming. The climate resilient, low carbon, sustainable value agriculture program is being implemented with a focus on agroforestry and adoption of finance of advanced agricultural technology and practices. Honorable Speaker, I want to tell members of this assembly that we have also managed to get another funding from FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, a project that is going to fund a lot of programs that will improve agricultural production. So this is another funding that is going to be around for another 5 years to improve our farming. So, Honorable Speaker, you can see that this government has been very vigilant in looking for money from various programs and various development partners. So we will be, as we move forward, get more donors on the program, and I'll also highlight that we have also another program coming on board under water and sanitation, K-Wash program, which again is a program that's going to be around for 5 years. And this financial year, we are getting 130 million. And the World Bank and the people concerned will be here on Monday to confirm whether we are ready. On health, our priorities include completion and operationalization of the maternal and child hospital at the referral hospital. Honorable Speaker said we are opening this hospital before we break for Christmas. So I'll be communicating when we will open so that you can come and celebrate this milestone. We are also working on the completion of the hospital plaza. We are also working on the operationalization of the teaching and referral hospital. We have also, under the KDSP program, we are also expecting funding which is going to go forward to construct 4 new hospitals in the county. And there will be 50-bed wards hospitals. And these hospitals are going to be in Vihiga, Sabatia, Msire, and Hamisi. So we hope from early next year, January, February, the construction of these hospitals will commence. Honorable Speaker, on the education sector, is focused to review the operation of the VTCs. We shall introduce CBET curriculum, continue with the scholarship program, and introduce the school feeding program. We are also continuing with the construction of more ECD classrooms. On environment, water, and climate change, we are continuing with the restoration of Maragoli Hills and other forests, including Kibiri Forest, development of community water projects under FLOCA and K-Wash, established rural water company and waste management. Under transport, we are undertaking a full operationalization of mechanical workshop, solarizing flagships, floodlights and street lights in collaboration with the REREC. Oversight construction of earmarked roads to bitumen standards, as was clearly highlighted earlier. Under the fiscal planning, lands and housing, we are focusing on implementation of affordable housing in Vihiga. And Honorable Speaker, I also want to stress that under the collaboration with the national government, the following programs of housing have been approved by the President, and awards have already been given on board. And these are Kaimosi, that's at university, the hostels, Ebukanga, the President was there himself and launched the construction of the Bali will be having about 1,000 house units, and then completing a Vihiga spatial plan. Then the implementation is also underway. Honorable, under implementation of land information system, we want to computerize and digitalize all the lands in Vihiga so that anybody will be able to access information on his land, on his phone, and anything, things like searching and so on, will just be done on your phone. So this is what we are working on. Commerce and tourism, we are focusing on the construction of the markets and the solarization under REDIC and the completion of the kites. Under gender, we are focusing on stadium, Kidundu Stadium. This is our main concern. And again, Honorable Speaker, the President was here and he gave us a challenge and has awarded 900 million on condition that if we provide the land by January, the construction will commence. And I want to report to this assembly, already KDF have come and they have already done the survey and they have even done the drawing of the study. They are awaiting for us to come to finalize the acquisition of the land from the landowners through agreements that we are already working together with them to achieve. So this, Honorable Speaker, is going to be a milestone. And we have been told that if the construction starts in January, in 9 months, we will have a stadium here where President himself will come and open. And probably that will give us a chance next time to ask the President to come here for a national celebration of Masuja Day. Probably we will ask him to come here. So these are also the benefits of being in broad-based government. Now, finally, Honorable Speaker, on finance and economic planning, sector is spearheading implementation of EGPC, EGPS in procurement, pending bills, strengthen internal audit, strengthen monitoring and evaluation, and midterm review of the CIDP. Honorable Speaker, we are going to have a full midterm review of our CIDP to go chapter by chapter and see what is it that we have done and what is it that we have not done and why. Now I conclude. As I conclude, Honorable Speaker, equity, cohesion, and unity have been key pillars in our journey towards sustainable development and harmonious living in Vihiga County. Through the concerted efforts of the County Council of Elders, the Peace Committee, and the Religious Advisory Council, we have strived integration and bring our communities together, transcending the initiatives have delivered substantial successes. Political polarization has resurfaced, and we are witnessing a return of clan-based divisions, particularly as my tenure now draws to a close. That we recognize the value of these gains and work collectively to safeguard clanism and other considerations. Honorable Speaker, to governance, ensuring sustainable development in Vihiga County. Over recent has made concerted efforts to establish and understood that a government cannot effectively perform or deliver services or principles. The time and diligence we have accelerated sustainable development in the county, ensuring that future leadership will focus draws to a close. My priority remains to ensure that these principles are fully embedded in our county governance system. A particular focus will be on nurturing a culture of accountability and transparency among the county staff, the majority of whom are young, to secure the sustainability of these governance gains. It is essential that these governance structures become an integral part of how the county operates and implements its future programs. While the governorship is attained through a political process, it requires a astute management skills. The resurgence of clans, especially in the context of early campaigns, poses a genuine threat to the substantial progress made. There have been attempts to use clanism as a campaign tool, accompanied by unfounded allegations of marginalization, even though resources have been distributed equitably to promote socio-economic development throughout the county. Honorable Speaker, towards equitable development and program implementation, despite the opinions expressed by the Office of the Controller of Budget regarding the World Development Program, the county has remained steadfast in its commitment over the past 8 years in ensuring that everyone has received at least Kenya shillings 20 million for its development. Further, key development programs have reinforced equity across the county. For example, projects like NARIC covered 20 wards, and its successor, now CDP, is covering all the 25 wards. These projects focus on development of agribusiness and agricultural value chains across the county. The FLOCA program, financing locally led climate action program, covers all wards with implementation managed by local climate change planning committees. Equally, K-WASH program that is just about to be implemented is a water and sanitation program that is covering all the counties, all the wards, sorry. In the health sector, we have more than 27 development partners that are supporting county health facilities, programs, and activities across all the health facilities in the county. Funds have been allocated across all the facilities, contributing to the sector's acclaimed performance. These facts stand as evidence against any allegations of biases in socio-economic development in our county. Honorable Speaker, Vihiga has also developed a reputation for frequent litigation, which has at times stifled development progress. Road projects, land acquisition for social amenities and industries, and even in the establishment of granite factory, even the establishment of the granite factory were halted due to legal challenges, resulting in the loss of opportunities of investment and development. As I give this address, implementation of Luanda municipality has been challenged in court by some people out of misguided fear of unjust management of land within the affected areas. This prevailing culture of negativity has stalled many development projects in our county. Further, negative reporting in our county, on our county, particularly in social media, is increasingly leading to development partners shying away from funding programs in our county. Honorable Speaker, my plea to the people of Vihiga, and particularly the elite, is that let us support our county and its leadership in our endeavor to implement our development agenda through constructive engagement. Last and not least, Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I wish to thank the people of Vihiga County and this county assembly for your continued support and investment in our county government. I also take this opportunity to appreciate our collaboration with our national government in the implementation of national projects and activities and ensuring the security of our people. Further, I wish to thank all our development partners for their continued support and the entire staff of the county government for their continued commitment and unwavering support. Finally, Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I take this opportunity to wish the members of this honorable House, elected and nominated leaders of Vihiga County, together with the people of Vihiga County, a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2026. I thank you. God bless you. God bless Vihiga. God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Honorable members, before I do anything else, I would like to recognize also in the House the President of CPA, Mr. Peter Inonda, the CEO, County Public Service Board, and also the Police Commandant, who is here with us, the Administration Police Commandant, who is also here in the House with us. You are most welcome to the House. The clerks of the table, next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order. The Honorable Atia, you have a paper on this.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Vihiga County Assembly Standing Order number 314, I wish to lay before this House today, the 4th of December 2025, the thanks of the County Assembly contained in the address of His Excellency the Governor, Vihiga County. I beg to lay.
Proceed. Thank you, Honorable Chair. And next order.
Order number 6, notice of motion.
The Honorable Chair.
Honorable Speaker, that pursuant to Vihiga County Assembly Standing Order number 315, I wish to give a notice of motion that the thanks of the County Assembly be recorded for the exposition of the public policy